Hi, this is Meir speaking with you. I am towards the end of my segment B training. It's a nice and small segment that I have with prime students to it. And I would like to tell you how wonderful the practice that I'm doing is. I just want to remind everyone, we do have a YouTube channel. And in that channel, you can see a lot of my work, but you also can see it in my book, Movement for Self-Healing. And you can see it definitely in my upcoming book, Awakening Your Power of Self-Healing. Many people don't believe that your body has the resource to help itself. I met some good physicians in my life, some that recommended my work in a great way. And one thing that I hear from the best of physicians is that, yes, sometimes medications, surgeries are necessary, but the medications work better and the surgeries work better when the person is really open for change and the person is really wanting to heal him or herself. I want to say more than that. Those who try to find a way to help themselves definitely can do better than those who take passive approach. Talking about myself, I'm doing my works since I was few months before the age of 17. And in that time I was reading Braille. As you can see, the television show Israel Top 10, you can see me reading Braille. My eyes basically has 99% scar tissue in it, in the lens area. I had 5 unsuccessful cataract surgeries, and I was reading Braille, and everybody thought I needed a seeing eye dog. Got to an accident just walking in the street or trying to cross this crosswalk. And today I read, write, and drive. My vision is not perfect, but it's good enough for me to do that with an unrestricted license. And so I want to teach many other people to find the resources within themselves, where they would need less and less external intervention, with the exception that when it's necessary, they have it, and at the same time can find the resources that we have within ourselves. I want to talk about the subject of breathing. Out of 26 chapters is the first chapter in my upcoming book, Awakening Your Power of Self-Healing. Breathing is being practiced differently by different people. Something is simply an automatic process, and it happens as it happens. In fact, that's exactly what my pathology teacher told me that. And yet she talked about how breathing controls many of the functions of the body. Besides oxygenating the cells that need your oxygen, also creating the pH balance in the body, which is a very interesting thing that the respiratory system is doing. Then other people believe that breathing can affect emotions. In fact, when I taught in Esalen Institute, they had a big disclosure about people who do breathing forcefully. And they wanted to say that they take no responsibility. I do a little of that, not a whole hour, but 5 or 10 minutes breathing and working on the internal muscles of the body to create a good release in the body, a perfect release. But for me, breathing is our life process. One where we find more room in the body to breathe, and we find more space within ourselves to breathe. In some ways, we mimic the sense of the universe as the whole universe expands and the whole universe shrinks. All stars do that. And we are doing it in every breath. The slower we breathe, the deeper we breathe. And breathing can help so many parts of your body. It can help your immune systems, your muscles, your nerve. So what I recommend, unlike most other teachers, is to inhale and exhale through the nose, to breathe really slowly, when the exhalation is slower than the inhalation. So everybody at home, stretch yourself, look up at the ceiling, tap on your chest, and then massage your chest with some pressure, and see if you can breathe slowly and deeply through your nose. Then, breathe deeply and slowly and kneel down. Put your forehead down near your knees and breathe and feel your lower back. Slowly, slowly expanding and shrinking. Turn off the program to allow yourself to exercise and turn it on again in a minute. Now, sit on a chair and stretch yourself sideways. And then again, sideways. In my class, I have a wonderful lady in her mid-80s who, after being on a table and doing some processes, she becomes stiff. And when I tell her to stretch to the side, then she breathes deeply and becomes loose. And that's one of the wonderful things to see again and again in my class. And I would like to actually have you say a word or two about yourself.
Okay. You mentioned the exercises after a session of massage. I sometimes find that my middle back is stiff on trying to get up. But with some sitting on the edge of the table and moving from side to side and breathing, I find that relieves that, and there's no, the pain goes from my middle back. So I find that very valuable. So I've been enjoying great relief from many of these exercises.
Wonderful.
Okay.
So you can see that people in different ages, whether they're young or whether they are in a mature age, can benefit from movement. But first of all, from deep breathing. And I just want to repeat, most teachers teach you, and that's what they told me also in university. You breathe in through your nose, you breathe out through your mouth. But what I teach people is to inhale and exhale through the nose, to make breathing slower. And my theory is that it leads to more oxygen in our body, that the exchange of gases becomes more thorough. And of course, there'll be some people who will have a different viewpoint. But if you come and learn in my workshop how slow breathing works for you, you may find that the benefit is tremendous. And it could be a wonderful tip in your life to sometimes just stop and take a slow, deep breath. With much love to everyone, your friend Meir.